so we've got this match. This is week 2, a big match, in fact, because
my cameraman here.
Both these teams are looking to make playoffs. This is going to be Dexter's Lab versus MyAnimeList. It's kind of a weeb showdown based on the avatars. Looks like, surprisingly, Dexter's Lab is a little bit more devoted to the cause, whereas MyAnimeList, they might be posers, might be just in name, you know? So what we're going to be looking at here is sort of a up-and-coming team, Dexter's Lab. You know, they've been around for a while, but I'd say they're definitely an underdog here, coming up against MyAnimeList, which are more established players, but have definitely some vulnerabilities. So even though they may be more familiar to people, people might give them that sort of they might give them that favorite status just based on their familiarity. I think that Dexter's Lab are a team that are not to be counted out, and I think that based on recent results as well from MyAnimeList, they got 5-0'd by both Froyotech and by Ascent. MyAnimeList are far from a top, like, secured invite team. They are still fighting for playoffs here, and looks like we're going to be going live. Any predictions? Final predictions? Final predictions, yep.
I think Exile's team's going to take it.
Ooh, Exile, trying a new rollout here.
4-2.
4-2 for Exile?
I would say 4-2 Exile, 4-2 Exile.
I'm going to go Mal, 4-3. I think it's going to be incredibly close. All right, so a little bit of a slow mid from both sides. We got both sides trying to take that height. First initiation comes from Jinx, but actually Aether's behind. Now the aggression comes forward from Mal. They're going to be bombing, spinning all of the team around, but the focus fire is where it's going to be decided here. Aether isolates Bear. Bear goes down, so now the heals from Toy are so crucial to win them this fight. They need to back up. It's just Jinx, but look at this massive play coming in from this. Who is that, Kev? Kev makes the play over the roof, dropping down, delivering meat right into the back of both Jinx and into Toy. Gonna salvage that fight, even though they lost heals early.
Banny's power casting.
And now they actually win the mid. It is gonna be a small advantage though, only 20 seconds off the clock so far. Pretty much even numbers, even Ubers, and the next fight starts immediately. Aether already gets picked off. Where is Alpha getting that kill from? I guess he caught him on his own side. And now we have AIM in behind. A little bit of damage going out from Kev, but this fight is actually gonna be decided based on the positioning. MyAnimeList taking the point and actually chasing a bit aggressively here. This can be a difficult map to chase on. Alpha fighting over here on the slope. Lucky to be alive.
Actually playing pretty well.
And a nice arrow from Bear is going to keep them live. Good job not overextending there. It can be very tempting to chase all the way back here behind here. But on this map in particular, it's not quite as easy to chase since it's a bit bigger. Ubers are ready on both sides. Alpha goes down. Jinx goes down 1 for 1. The Ubers are ready. Toy pops Uber very low. Going to be trying to focus that damage onto AIM, but he's going to get the force, jump out of there. Going to fly to the other side of the map. Now, over here, we've got Phelps, I think this is. No, that's Kev. Kev doing his pocket scout duties, focusing down that soldier who's caught out. And now the push coming back in once the Ubers are faded. But not a lot of damage coming out yet on either side. The initiation onto the roof from Aether. Going to draw a little bit of attention. I like this more aggressive stance, though, from MyAnimeList. They're not giving up the point completely. They are always trying to challenge for this roof. And look at this massive bomb. Alpha comes in, making the play. So now they're going to try and tighten up here onto the med. Is it going to be an all-in from Dexter's Lab? It looks like it is. Here's Bear getting hit by 1 rocket, getting hit by 2 rockets. Oh, but Mirror Man's turned in the wrong direction. Could have just shot Bear right here. Not going to happen. Exile with a late death. So MyAnimeList with a convincing first round here. 2 minutes off the clock. Having a much better time in these Uber exchanges, finding the picks and getting people out of the fight to get their packs and then come back in for the post Ubers to collapse. So we're going to see another fight. No Ubers on the board. Actually, I take that back. Bear has Uber. He's tucking himself here into the shed. A very safe position because there's a lot of room to cover if he just sits himself back here, and they have to come through these small choke points. So it can be a pretty safe, basically like a doomsday bunker for the medic. But
pain in the ass.
Actually, Dexter's Lab are going to find a couple kills during that, and the bomb from Aether, and from behind, they are going to get the force. So that's one of the crucial ways to break the shed hold, is if you can get people over the top and through the back. But if everyone's just focusing the front, this back is going to be open, and that's going to be where they find that force, and they do exactly that. But is there enough time to even get on this point? They have a bit of cap time. Sai's trying to challenge those chokes really aggressively to prevent anyone from even stepping on it in this overtime, and they're just fighting them back here. They desperately need to step on the point. They are going to find a couple of kills, but they're getting wiped here. Actually, it's going to be on, I think this is Midas and Ether. He needs an arrow. This is so crucial. Needs to hit massive meat shots. He does hit one meat shot, but the health is... Oh, wait! The focus fire is sort of working. He's bought maybe enough time for the spawners to make it. Ether probably needed to bomb in. Didn't have time to just waddle that up. And maybe it could have made the difference, but ultimately, MyAnimeList focus fire was way better. They maintained that cap pretty much the entire round. So, a very solid first round out of Mal. Good performance out of their scouts. And good performance out of... their medic so far. Been seeing Toy die a little bit too much. The early aggression coming in first out of Dexter's lab. They're going to find one. They're going to lose actually two for that. Both soldiers dead on both teams. Better positioning slightly here from Dexter's lab, but they're actually getting sandwiched by Alpha. And Alpha showing that positioning behind, or that threat of the flank, is actually going to make the rest of Dexter's lab a bit too scared to commit. They didn't want to stand in the center and get collapsed on. So they just retreated out. Alpha actually lives, being pretty disciplined there. The bomb onto Toy. Nice surf. He's going to survive. Oh, that poke from Phelps over the roof is going to get the force. So Bear's just going to milk this, and then Pop's going to come in onto Sai. Sai trying to catch out what he can. Looks like either or Exile's going to die. Something else was in that trench. That's a scout. Sai's going to pipe him down. And it looks like they're going for the salvage. And the play is made. Mirrorman finds the kill. Either finds the kill, and a nice rocket as well. So... Actually, in that post Uber from his team, they actually get the upper hand with the med pick, and a couple more good shots give them the number advantage in the approach here, the health advantage. Does Sai have any clever traps? This is a very common trap. You're going to see this a lot here on the crate. A lot of these things that border the point are very dangerous to approach if you don't check them. This trap, okay, it gets cleared. They find all the traps. Nothing going to come of that. But the bomb up, going to draw a little bit of eyes away. I like this bomb from Ether. Coming up on the roof. All the attention drawing towards him. Will the rest of the team capitalize? Alpha kind of goes in. A bit off-timed. Good damage, though. Two people sitting here for arrows. Will Mal collapse? They do! Massive bomb from AIM lands on their heads. Meanwhile, Phelps goes forward. Really good job communicating that damage that was dealt. And they don't leave them to just get arrowed. That's one of my other big pet peeves, is when someone's so weak and they're just standing still, letting them get arrowed. But AIM, he has learned from many seasons of experience in Invite that you can't let that happen. He bombs forward, finds two people standing still, one rocket, 2 kills. Definitely worth to buy his team a lot of time here. This first half is going by quick. Only 1 minute left on the clock for Mal to take this round. They've had a tremendous hold so far with 2 minutes already shaved off the clock. Nice bomb from the side. Both soldiers getting kills. The Ubers popped off of Dexter's lab first, but they already have the numbers here. Bear needs to be careful. He might not be able to retreat this if the rest of Dexter's lab just come in for the chase. They have to get Bear, and they do get that kill, but is Toy left alone? No. Everyone is dead off of Mal. All right, so Dexter's lab now with a chance to bring this back, but they're going to need to have a huge comeback in this round. They need to hold this for 2 minutes more to tie up the time on this round. They have a 40% Uber ad, no Uber for a good 20 more seconds, so MyAnimeList are going to be aware of that. They're going to be pushing forward before the Uber comes into play. They can afford to take a few more risks as a team because the time is on their side in this round. So they are getting a little bit of space already. Ether goes in, but he's completely alone, but he's going to survive. So crucial, and he's going to get a health pack. This flank is coming in. Now they're turning around. The rest of the team coming forward. The Uber's popped. Bear is kind of caught out because he's afraid of what's behind. And Dexter's lab with a massive wipe onto MyAnimeList. Actually, 2 people still alive. Is Alpha in behind? Where is he lurking? He's back at the spawn. So they do what they need to. Remember, on Koth, the medic picks are so crucial because the medic's life is 40 seconds to get Uber. And in Koth, where it's all time-based, those 40-second increments are very important. If you can kill the medic, prevent him from getting Uber, you basically bought your team 40 seconds of time. So, the dry push coming in. Slight ad now for Toy. A pipe flying over, lands onto Bear's head. So now they're going to be a little bit passive. Look at these soldiers just chilling over here. Are we going to see the same bomb from Dexter? No, we're not. See, that is maybe the difference that we might see here, is that MyAnimeList might be tracking that damage a little bit better and capitalizing off it a little bit better. And lots of fights happening all over the map, but they actually give up the cap. Kev lives behind the Uber. Oh, this could be disastrous if he can get this pack. Come in for the collapse. Toy has no idea. Here comes Kev. Oh, he's going for a spawner? What's he doing? Oh, bit of a missed opportunity. He could have gone for the flank. Instead, he's just going to lurk. He's going to scurry around back here. He's got this one-way window, which actually can be pretty useful. They can't see in. He can see out. So maybe this could be a good spot to hide. But the Uber now has shifted in favor of Mal. They have a 50% advantage. I think they're hoping to bring this Uber in, force Dex to back out, and then Kev will be here for the pinch. Oh, but they're expecting it, so they just come back and they kill Kev. No kills in favor of Mal. They actually lose 2. And if Dexter should be blocking this point. Look at Psy doing just Psy things, pushing this flank, but he's usually going to be relying on himself hitting about 3 pipes to make something like that happen. It's not going to hit the pipes that he needs to. The Uber's almost ready from Toy. This has been a miraculous comeback this round. They were 2 minutes behind, and now they've tied it up and in fact are in the lead. Here comes aim for the Force! He gets the Force off. They have to kill Bear because Bear is going to have enough time to get Uber. Takes about 40 seconds. There's maybe around that much time left in the round. He's already at 40%. They're going to get this kill. They're just going to play the numbers. I'd like to see Exile trapping right now instead of just flinging pipes. Actually, this could be a little bit of a mistake here from Mal. Getting that cap time is actually going to deny aim spawn. This is all just a scrappy fight. What is happening? They're so split up. I thought they would have had that.
Wait,
and now this is
aim?
looking... He's a GTA. Psy is aim.
Psy is aim. Yeah, that was my question.
Wait a second. Okay. 10 seconds, but the Uber's ready. No demo. I don't see this happening. There's good cap. Oh, Toy died. Alpha made a huge play on that chase, and this round has just been decided. Unless Bear drops Uber or something.
That's GG. Or G round.
The spawns, the numbers are still in favor of Dex, but the collapse needs to be here, and the timing just isn't there. So another round. Wow, it came down to the wire. Almost a massive comeback from Dexter's lab.
I'm really surprised when Exile's team had that they didn't fucking just jump Exile into Bear in main.
Yeah, letting Bear get out there was what
shocked.
sealed the deal.
Yeah,
He was caught though. That's the thing.
He was
Bear got caught up against this wall a little bit. He could have been caught. They did it the previous Uber, so yeah, it's a surprise they didn't just do the same.
Extending up there, I guess.
Well, really, what's the problem here is they're starting off too weak. They're 2 minutes in the hole, and they're having to kind of have a miraculous round to bring it back. They need a stronger start because, I mean, they almost won that round.
I agree with you.
But if they just could keep it a little bit more even from the beginning, I think that they'll start winning some rounds here.
They're just not, like, the thing about, like, what I'm noticing from Jinx and Midas is that they are not controlling, like, aim and alpha as well as Kev and Phillips are. And Kev is also distracting and, like, going behind and shit, buying a lot of time for his team. Like, it's kind of splitting the attention a lot of Dexter's lab, but it seems they're having their moments of shine. Like, they just need to close it out and know when to regroup. Things like that on Koth, you know? Like, sometimes you get that one pick on the flank and stuff, you're eager for more and shit, but sometimes they gotta, like, you know, just regroup back up and then play focus targets. But for the most part, it seems like these transition fights are being decided by a medic pick for the most part, honestly. Like, Toy is dying randomly or Bear is dying randomly.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
and like you guys said, they had to get caught in that main there. Like, I don't know why XL did not bomb, because if the team solely revolves around him, he needs to be aggressive as fuck, in my opinion, if he's gonna try to play that style of demo.
Well, the thing about Koth, as I mentioned, the med picks are so important. If you're gonna pop Uber on Koth, it's almost only worth it if you can catch the med, if you're doing it on your terms. If you're, exchanging whatever, but if you're doing it on your own terms, it should be to catch the med, because if he just kites it out and lives, then you're at a massive Uber disad, and it's not really a better position to be in.
You catch the medic, and then you mentioned something about buying yourself 40 seconds, because apparently that's how much time it takes to build Uber, right? So because Koth is so time dependent, like, that's actually just insane. Like, some of the shadows here, I was like, holy fuck, I can go with caster.
But the rounds have been getting closer. The first round was a bit of a blowout by Mal. Second round came down to the wire. Does that mean Dexter's Lab just needed to warm up, get more comfortable in here? Hopefully this next round they'll start off strong and we'll see them take the lead in a round for once.
Yeah. They just need to shake off, reset mentally, talk about what's going wrong, and try to like implement new tactics or try to implement counter tactics. It's either one or the other.
I'm gonna see if I can find the logs real quick.
Oh shit, I've done that. Wait, my bad. I didn't mean to say that S word. Christian stream.
TF.
I found it. Exile's doing 500 DPM and he's 9-7. However, Sai
500
himself
DPM
is also doing
here, coming out of
426
Exile.
DPM. Both demos have same KD.
Serious?
Same KD, except Exile's doing 50
Anyone's
higher DPM.
struggling. Alpha is 3-11, but I feel like he has been committing, and I think he might have gotten a couple med picks. He did have one crucial med pick. He's got 2 med picks out of his 3 kills.
Two med picks. So at least he's like the sacrifice, but like it's a worth sacrifice, which is good.
Doesn't look like anyone's particularly like struggling yet.
Yeah, no medic drops. Healing rate is the exact same. Almost like Bear is just healing.
Well, the scouts are getting outplayed on.
Yeah,
I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
In terms of the frags, yeah, better frags, fewer deaths.
Yeah, focus fire, shit like that. Both medics also have even charges.
I think we're live in the second half here. So this mid, early pressure on the roof. Oh, sorry, I don't have to do a number. Early pressure on the roof here. Mirrorman looking ready to bomb. Here comes Alpha over the top. He's going to go behind. They're going to ignore him for now. Sai sort of isolated here. They're going to try and find that pick. They do isolate him behind the tower. Ether kind of beefing some rockets, but thankfully Phelps has no idea. Alpha gets cleaned up from behind. Here's Aim still behind, looting away. And he's going to get that health pack. He's going to get the kill. And now he's getting another health pack. Then the collapse will be ready. And here he comes. Rocket in the back. On the medic. Finds the force. Nice play out of Aim.
Wow.
The Ubers popped on both sides. Toy's going to run. Toy's going to run. They're all on the point. And they are giving up the mid once again. Mal with that solid mid fight. Oh, wait. Instant trade. Losing that scout early is probably going to be a little bit harder. And I like that play. Phelps chases down the soldier on the roof, not letting him get arrowed. Maybe it would have been safer for Mir to drop off. And now people are just getting picked off one by one. They just completely get thrown into disarray when the first guy dies. And then, yeah, they just start dropping like flies. So here they slow it down. They back out. They go ahead and start moving forward once they get their spawners up. Uber's slightly in favor of Bear here as he sits back on his side. The bomb comes forward from Mirrorman. He's going to go behind. So they have that play set up for the pinch. If the Uber goes better for Dex, he will be ready to have their exit. All right, the Ubers are popped. Solo Uber onto Kev.
Another exchange.
Oh, big bomb out of Ether. Both soldiers behind. They need to come in with this collapse right now. Bear is caught in the middle of it all, and he finds one rocket. There it is. Ether gets a kill. Now they need to play tight on the heels. Jinxed. Expect the scout to be running in. He's tunneling a little bit too hard. Lets his med go down to 10 HP. Will Aim go for it? Will he get the rocket off? He's not going to be able to do it. Sai, though. Oh, that pipe was so close. He almost killed both those players with that pipe.
Dude.
Whew. The awareness is a bit lacking, but they end up reacting in time to save their med's life. Gonna get that 40% ad. A little bit better now. You know, previous rounds they were down to 1 minute on the clock before they capped. Now it's a 1 minute 40. So better situation. They have been improving. The aggression coming up through this house and the slope side. Good damage onto Aim, who's gonna be moving inside the shed. This right side wide open if someone wants to try to go behind. But they're just maintaining their height. I want to see Exile, see how he's going to try to defend this. The Uber is ready. Does he take it into Bear? Bear's just hanging out in that house. And it looks like Mal is probably just going to back out. So good hold from Dexter's Lab. They had good focus fire in that fight. What I probably would have preferred to see was Mal just turn that into a full sack. Get that force out as Bear runs to spawn. And so they could have full ad and basically the same situation waiting for the spawners here. But it's going to be even Ubers. Let's see how Kev's going to approach this with the Uber. He's going to be moving up the left side, clearing everything out, making sure his team can get through. They can use this tower here as a bit of cover as they approach, but the trap onto Phelps. He's going to go down. Kev taking the Super up through the trench, gets right up in their face, but 2 people have died to Exile. Great jobs with the traps. They get the force out, but 2 picks. Nice. Exile doing what he needed to, get those kills. And now, is it going to be an all-in chase? Bear slips away. Jinx tried to chase. Oh, the chase, though. Bear. They got baited a little bit too far in. And now the numbers have swung dramatically in the favor of Mal. And looks like Mirman might also be caught in the shed. If the Folkstar can come through, they're just going to bust in. They're going to find that pick. That's 3 picks for Mal. No fear as they charge forward. But Dex does have the lead in the time. Oh, aim goes deep sometimes. This is new. So he lives. Looks like Alpha was going as well. So it just, what keeps happening in the last minute or so has been people getting baited to chase a little bit too far behind these houses. They don't quite get the picks they want. Good point pressure. Sai's going to go down nice and low. I like how Midas and Jinx are just getting so aggressive here across the point. They get the force out. Are they going to stay in for the counter Uber? They need to find Bear in this kill, or in this Uber. I want to see Exile jumping. I want to see him get that medic. Oh, Bear trying to run away, but Jinx finds the kill. Great job by him chasing that down. Toy also gonna live, gets around the corner. Or is he gonna live? He is not. They all in. Meds go down. All in plays.
Wow. How?
What can Ether do here? Actually, both these players are weak. Alpha has 50 health. The Scout has about 30. Oh, the Rocket!
Like 1 versus 1s.
No, it's just they overextended
the
with
Scout
their
ran away.
Well, yeah, the meta because they don't kill him in the first 4 seconds.
Alpha wasn't too happy.
Like, it's bad.
Exile bombing would make all the difference to prevent that.
Why is he waddling every single
I don't know
time
why.
he gets popped on? It makes no sense.
It's a very open skybox. Like, he should be able to bomb through and just get the medic pick.
60 seconds on the clock for Mal. Good health across the board. They're going to be starting to poke and prod here. Jinx on the roof. The bomb coming in from Alpha. He's going to be the initiator. He gets behind, setting up this play once again. Mirrorman goes behind. Ether commits. The med is so weak. Is anyone going to be able to get onto Bear? He gets out with 16 HP. Jinx, you got to be careful.
So much damage.
People are caught in. Get those kills first. Oh, but they don't even get the cap either. I don't know if they would want it. They would delay their sponsor. Sai taking so much damage. Oh, there's so many openings here. The Uber's ready on both sides. This exchange is going to decide the round. What's it going to be? The pop goes out first from Mal. The counter pop from Dex. Doesn't look like they're going to be in position to chase this. Exile needs to be loaded for this post Uber. He needs to have stickies ready for the point. Alpha's behind. Do they know? I don't think they know. Aim is behind as well. So much chaos. Alpha comes in with a massive flank. Oh, he gets launched into Aim. But kills are happening. Actually, Aim's going down. It's only on Sai. And they cap. They deny 3 of their own spawners. But it's 4 seconds on the clock. Sai has to go huge here. The pipe. Will he hit another? Another! Sai clutches it. He did have Kev next to him, but...
Sai doesn't miss those. Sai does not miss those.
Sai goes big right there. 3-0 at the moment for Mal.
Dexter's lab just literally needs to go for combat kills.
Thought this would be a bit closer, but... And another thing, both soldiers are behind. They don't just go forward. They sit there in no man's land, and then they just get sandwiched.
Yeah, I don't get it. Just move forward.
Early damage onto Jinx. Let's see what Alpha does here. He's been the one going behind. He's just spamming. He's going to get bombed on first. He's just going to say, you know what? Fuck that guy. I'm going forward. Bear goes down. So now the collapse needs to come in onto Toy. He's surviving, but look who's coming in. Phelps and Kev, both scouts.
Oh my god.
Kev trying to go hero mode, but he's going to go down. The scout, Secret Service here, keeping the med alive. Toy lives, and a mid, finally, for Dexter's lab. They have taken the control of this round right off the bat, kept the med alive. Uber's ready. Exile on a bit of a late spawn.
Soldiers on
yeah.
Will Mal just go for the force play here? Bear's going to bring it up to house.
Their focus fire would also be...
Will they just go in here? Like, will they try to pick Bear? Look at how much room they're giving up. Tons of space being given to Mal. They're looking like he's probably going to dip out here, and they're just going to go in.
They could just take it.
Here it goes. There's the bomb. Triple bomb. In on Toy. He's going to serve. Oh, he does pop. Probably would have gotten forced out by Alpha, who is currently behind. He's... Oh, is he going to find this kill?
That was really obvious.
He doesn't get the kill. That is... Whew. That's big. If Exile would have gone down, that would have made this push coming up from Mal so much easier. Exile has done a good job of getting some traps out, so let's see what he can do this time. That trap was a bit sloppy, so he clears it. Gonna reset it. Only has 3 stickies out. Could be popping. They just pop instantly. Sai with the bomb. See, that's how you do it. He jumps in, but wait. Exile disappears.
Oh,
Houdini.
wow.
He gets out. But they find 2 kills from behind. For the pop, it's not too bad, honestly.
But the flank dies. What the fuck?
That's not too bad. For a force, I can live with that. They can wait out the spawns, only a couple seconds. An attempt at a forward hold? No, not quite. And now Dex getting their heals up on their spawners. Hiding spot from Alpha. This is a big spot. Scout goes down. He could have gone to the medic.
Oh my god.
He's going to find the med. That
That's
corner
massive. That
coming
is
in
so massive.
crucial.
Bullet from me.
They don't recognize.
Yep. That was, that was,
I
that
may or
was
may
so
not
massive.
have mentored Kev on how to play this map and
And
relayed some
give them
information.
all my trade secrets.
Bonnie.
So the play
That
play
was
being
the
made,
play.
and now there's still a buffer of time. Time is going to be about even. They need to get the force out here, though. You can see Bear
You gotta be
tucking himself
careful
into
how
the
much you're
shed.
Giving, how much
That
information
trap
you're
from
giving out.
Sai. A soldier down is going to make this force way more difficult. Let's
Ooh,
see what
big
Ether
trap
can do
from
as he
Sai.
approaches from the side. We've got Midas on the point. Oh, the pop comes out. They bait them forward, and they're going to get Toy. Oh, wait, that's Surf onto the balcony. He goes down. He gets the pack. Will they find him? Sai misses the pipes. Toy just
Holy
trying to
shit.
desperately survive. He catches
Toy
the pipe.
Houdini.
Sai hits it. The long-range pipe to get that
What
med pick.
the hell?
He was hoping to be on that health pack, but it's not going to
I
happen.
cannot believe.
This Toy ends up going down. No one was
Dexter's
aware of
has
Sai.
like no awareness of
Yeah.
like players around them. You ever notice that?
Their scouts are not aware of the soldiers either. They get distracted very hard.
All right, so now just trying to hold this
So they're
point.
not denying
Uber's not quite
anybody.
ready
Like,
yet.
They're keeping track. but
Massive
they're not
bust
denying.
onto this right
And
roof.
They're not playing height either.
High bomb from Alpha. We've seen this so many times. He goes behind. They ignore him. Then the fight happens in front.
Like
Then
they
the
let
flank
Alpha get
comes
behind
in.
every single time.
He hits 1 rocket, hits 2. Lots of damage on Exile. He's going to crater. Toy's going to die.
Oh look, somebody finally turned around.
Wait.
Yeah, it was their roamer.
Yeah, but
They
why
get the
fuck
force.
is there
Okay,
medic-
that had to
Okay.
happen. Midas. Oh, he comes in a bit early. I think he should have just hid right here. Waited for Mirror Man. Then they collapse in the post Uber. So they die a bit early. Mirror Man's going to be having to deal with a
Yeah,
couple
these guys
spawners
are playing
here.
Weird.
3 people. I think they're just going to come back and hunt him. Yeah, they'll be happy to get this pick early. So Mirror Man's deaths have been the first kill that Mal has
Wow,
found a couple
Jesus,
times.
He just got murdered.
Oh, Jinx has to live here. Soldier jumps in. Alpha does get spotted this
Fight
time.
decides the match.
He goes down. Oh, the pipe! Exile!
Oh my god, Alpha is actually
Exile kills
destroying.
Bear.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh,
They're
but
still
look
in it.
who's coming
Okay,
in.
this-
Heal up.
Yeah.
Mal with the collapse.
Midas
It's
goes down,
happening.
though. I don't know why their
Side
scouts
pipes.
can't stay
They
alive.
just get caught in the middle here. They didn't react.
Oh my
kidding me?
god.
They
How
needed
do
to
you
get out.
lose that
They
far?
needed to get out.
Unbelievable.
There was just one scout. They knew he was there. The med, what he could do, he could jump up on this, boom, slip away. But instead, he stands still, gets completely surrounded. They gave time for aim to get here, side bomb in. It was too much hesitation. So now it could be just one last push, one last chance for Dexter's Lab to get this match going. Sticky's on the point. Gotta be careful about that, as they have to get on the point. Sai's just baiting them forward. Look at Ether, he's already so weak. Look at Alpha
That's a
behind,
really good
drawing
cross.
2 people out of
Just
position.
tell, just by
5
looking at their
seconds.
Positioning and their.
Oh,
Alpha
oh,
does
but
go down, though.
Phelps finds a
Yeah, I still
flank.
think they've lost
Oh,
it.
the pipe and the
And the
heavy's
spot
here.
of
They
the
just
scout.
can't.
The scout.
No heavy. Wait,
Okay,
Jinx,
there it is.
clutch,
Back for
clutch.
Yep.
It's clutch.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Jinx. Jinx has appeared in the server. Finds kills.
And now all Jinx has to do is play beam.
Delay that cap.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
Mirror
They have
Man's
a
up.
lifeline. They have a
That's
lifeline. They've been
This is their last
resuscitated.
chance. All right, Uber's gonna be ready.
And they even
Everything
delayed.
is in their favor here.
Thank God.
But that force is all Mal needs. Then they'll have enough time for a dry push, and Mal has some space to work with.
If
They're
they
3
don't
rounds
kill
up.
Bear here with this Uber,
So
they
honestly,
lose.
even if they don't win this round, they're fine. Okay, nice first pick. Everyone from Mal is here on this trench. The flank from Ether
Oh, big
catches
drop,
them in
big
this
drop.
area. What we heard referred to as the kill box, but Bear's gonna live in there. Toy still has the Uber, in
No
fact.
follow-up though. What the fuck is this aggression?
The
Why are they
Uber's
not
still
across
ready.
the point?
The Uber's still ready. You obviously can't let them cap this. They're baiting the cap. There's Bear. Okay, they're not gonna pop. They're gonna hold it. It's gonna turn into an exchange. Bear's gonna have time to get the Uber. So it's all gonna come down to one last
Okay,
exchange.
Turn to an exchange.
Wait, are they going for a sack wave? I don't think they have time for that. They're just building. They're chilling. They're chilling. Uber's ready. 95%. They're walking in. All right, let's see what you can do, Kev. Kev taking some damage.
They need to deny Alpha.
They pop early.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
He does some damage to Exile. Is Kev gonna go behind?
Mas
He's
sucks
behind.
in early
Kev is
force.
behind. Anyone else? Alpha in behind. Chaos.
How much is in the
Chaos.
back line?
Oh, Exile's dead. Look at the health. It's so good
I
for
think
Mal.
this
They're on the
Kev is
point.
above them.
What the fuck?
And he's on
And
Exile.
Dexter's lab.
I don't understand how they allowed.
It's
Kev to
over.
do that.
That's the match. 4-0 for Mal.
Merman
They
died.
take
not
the
deserve.
game.
I've never seen a team deserve less.
That was
Whew.
really bad.
Yeah, Mal just looked a lot more composed. They
Yeah.
they had some pretty reliable set pieces, getting Alpha behind, getting those exchanges in across the point.
Yeah, exactly.
And Dex just wasn't really able to punish. When
Yep.
they were able to get like a foothold, it was usually off of a couple trap kills here and there.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
They would
Mal was
get,
kind of
like, a
doing whatever
trap
they
kill.
wanted.
They would get a trap kill, right? And then
And there it
they
is.
have a soldier